change has a reason. Baby, let it come to you. Every soul, every season lives outside of status quo. If we stop believing we're meant to be, expanding our abilities. If the passion's gone, we are doing it wrong. Baby, you and I should start living now. With the whole world at our feet.
What's up, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today is episode 3 in my Organize with Olivia series, and we are tackling a complete disaster of a room. This is our spare bedroom, which also acts as my office space, and as you can see, it needs a lot of work. And when we were moving into this house, we just stored all of our belongings. Everything that we owned went into this one room. And once we finally moved in and actually lived in the house, we slowly started to unpack things just as we needed it. And I guess let's just say it's been just getting out of control. So today is the day we are finally decluttering and organizing everything in this room. I'm going to be pulling everything out of the room, going through it all to declutter what we don't need or what we don't want anymore, and then we're going to be organizing everything else. Now, make sure to stay tuned until the very end if you want to see those satisfying before and after shots. If you guys are excited for today's extreme small bedroom declutter and organize, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Also, make sure you're subscribed to my channel, and let's get started. I don't know about any of you, but I struggle to work or find motivation to get anything done when I'm working in a space that is a complete disaster. It can be extremely hard for me to focus, and then trying to put it all out of my mind in a space that I spend most of my, well, I guess I should say all of my weekdays in this room, because this is where I work. I do have a corporate job. I work from home, and this is what I'm surrounded by. And because this room is such a mess and it's all kind of mixed together, I'm just right now bouncing around trying to pick up any garbage or things that I know can be tossed. And in case any of you are new here, my husband Marshall and I bought this house less than a year ago, and we have spent the last year renovating it from top to bottom, the entire house, room by room. Now, we still have a little ways to go on the kitchen, including upper cabinetry. I will also be storing buckets of kitchen items and glasses and, food storage containers, bowls, all of that extra stuff we do still need to keep in this room for now until we have that kitchen space available. I do also have boxes of home decor in here that absolutely do not need to be in here. So I'm going to be pulling all of that out, and we're going to be storing that downstairs in our basement. You guys, I have so many bins of decor I love to decorate. I need to go through them all. So if you guys want to see a full home decor declutter and organize video, let me know down below in the comments. I wanted to mention this just in case any of you are going to be moving soon or you know of someone who is. I cannot recommend these black and yellow totes enough. The first time that Marshall and I moved apartments, we bought these cardboard boxes from Lowe's, which worked great, but in my opinion, they were a little bit of a waste of money because when we were done moving, we just had to toss them. So this time around, we took that money and we invested in 10 of these really heavy duty storage bins, and now we'll be able to reuse these for whatever we want. I can use them for home decor. We have camping stuff that can go in these, Marshall's ice fishing stuff, or hunting gear. The options are endless, and like I said, they are heavy duty and they stack great. As I'm starting to get this room cleared out, it makes me so excited to start decorating it and kind of designing it how I want. I really want to get a mirror for in here, also a display cabinet that has storage. I'm thinking shelves and some doors, so if I want to store papers or, other things that aren't visual, I can do that. I also want to get a nice big rug, maybe an accent chair with a lamp. Just make this office super cozy and just somewhere I want to spend my days, because you guys know, because I have a corporate job and I work from home, this room, I am in it Monday through Friday from like 8 to 5-ish every single day. So I spend a lot of time in this room. I just want it to be a space that I love. If you guys have an at-home office or an office space in your home, let me know if you guys have any ideas on how I can utilize a small space. Now, I'm very thankful I have an entire room to make this my office. I have spent the last 3 years with an office out in the living room area in both of our apartments, as well as even here for a while. So I am very grateful for this room. I don't want to get that twisted, but the square footage of the room is not very big. So if you guys have any unique ideas on how to create some storage without taking up a ton of space, let me know down below in the comments. I do want to point out that once we get the basement finished, I'm hoping that we can add a built-in office down in one side so that we can open up this specific room as like a spare bedroom, because after all, this house is only a 2-bedroom, 1-bath.
All about the good vibes. I will make you forget all your sorrows. Let go.
As we start clearing things out of here, you might notice that we still need to add some baseboard trim and also install window trim, but obviously we couldn't because the room was such a mess. So we still need to paint those and get those installed, and we also need to paint the closet. Right now it's still a very light blue color, and then we need to add in brackets for closet shelving, also a clothing rod, and doors on our closet. We still need doors, but I'm planning to use the closet that's in this room for things like stationery and gift wrapping supplies.
I'm all about the good vibes. I know you're all about the good vibes. We are all about the good vibes. We are all about the good.
As I'm bringing things out of this room, I'm putting things in whatever room they go in. And once we get everything cleared out of this office space, we'll go around the rest of the house and unpack and organize everything. I thought this made the most sense because we had bathroom supplies in here that I put in the bathroom, clothes in the bedroom, and then kitchen items that obviously went in the kitchen. Plus, I also started a very large pile of home decor that needs to be brought downstairs.
Sometimes when I'm thinking about us, before we got lost and we parted, back to back we were.
As always, you can find links to everything that I mentioned in today's video down below in the description box. I do also want to mention that I have a Like to Know It page if any of you want to follow me over there. If you're not familiar with Like to Know It, it's just a place that I can share all of my favorite products in one spot to make it really easy for you guys to find links and shop through those links. I post pretty regularly of everything that I love and use on a daily or weekly basis, from skincare products and makeup to home organization and clothes if you're ever looking for that type of inspiration. I also try to keep my eye out for any sales that might be happening to save any money. But yeah, if you guys want to follow me over there, I'll have a link to my Like to Know It down below in the description box. And I'm also going to leave my Instagram handle as well. It's just olivia.n.sward. And I've been sharing, things every single day. I've been very active over there, from lunch ideas, weeknight recipes, and also kind of what we've been up to on a day-to-day basis.
Everything's the same. We'll try tonight. This time we're not safe and sound. Not safe and sound. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you?
There is nothing better than being able to start fresh with a space and make it exactly what you want. I do want to mention that I have been doing projects like this for quite some time, and as inspiring as this video might be for some of you, I don't want you to get in over your head if you decide that you want to tackle a project like this, because it is a lot of work. And I spent my entire day on Saturday tackling this project. And you have to remember that you're only seeing a 30-minute video. So if you want to get started on decluttering and organizing a space in your home, I always suggest to start out somewhere small, like a junk drawer in your kitchen, or maybe your bathroom vanity, something that's not going to take you all day. And then you can work your way up to those more difficult tasks. A little helpful tip that also works so well for me, it is very extra, but removing everything from the space that you're wanting to declutter and organize, because that's going to force you to touch every single item, and then you can decide if it's something that you need or want and you need to keep, or you can get rid of it. Now, I could organize spaces all day if I never had to declutter, but it would be organized chaos and not really functional. Hopefully that makes sense, but if you guys want a more in-depth of my process, definitely check out my last year's season of Organize with Olivia. I went into a lot more detail of my decluttering and organizing process and why I do it the way I do. The day that I was cleaning out this room, like I said, it was over the weekend, but it was the perfect day to tackle this project because we were getting dumped on with snow here in Minnesota. It was, I can't remember if it's a winter storm warning or something like that anyways. But it was so cold and windy and we were just kind of stuck inside. Marshall was out ice fishing with his friends. You have to remember, we are very used to this type of weather, but he was out doing that. I was in the house with little Lola, and it was just a great time for me to get something done. She was taking her little puppy nap all day long, which was great. But I would love to know where you guys live and what the weather has been like for you. Let me know down below in the comments. I heard on the news this week that this has been the snowiest winter in over 30 years, and we're reaching close to 100 inches of snow this year, which just seems insane to me. I will say though, it has been great for snowmobiling. I will link our home playlist down below in the description box if any of you are maybe new to my channel and don't know, but we bought this house about a year ago and we have been slowly renovating it room by room. When we bought the house, it was very outdated, so we stripped it down, I guess, to the studs in some places and just redid everything by ourselves. And I am so proud of us to see how far we've come over the past year. And I will put a little sneak peek of what this specific room used to look like before we kind of redid it. But if you want to see what the rest of our house looks like and kind of where we're at now, I did share the full playlist down in the description box, but I will also share a specific link to the video that I shared all of those before photos and videos so you guys can see really where we started.
I don't wanna stay here, no. Ain't gonna keep it low now. If you wanna go, let's go. Let's wrap it up and hit the road. I just got an awesome vibe. Striking the winner post now. Liberty's on my mind. We've taken off, we've left the ground.
As much work as it is to declutter and organize this room, it's always fun when you come across something like this. So this photo was from 10 years ago. This was during my freshman year of college. Marshall came up to visit me and we took this picture. I had it printed on a canvas. This photo seems like we just took it yesterday, and it's so hard to believe how fast time really flies. It's funny that the days seem really long, but the years seem so short, and the older I get, the faster and faster time seems to go. Let me know down in the comments if you guys think that too.
Sleeping in the back of a van, roaming in the wilderness. We don't ever need a plan. We'll be alright, just you and I. Singing from the top of a lungs.
This desk was a Home Goods find last year. I don't think I can link it because I can't find it online, but if you guys have a local Home Goods near you or a TJ Maxx maybe, definitely check out those stores. They typically have quite a few desks and desk chairs. I've seen a ton over the last year, but I still love our desk so much. It is meant to go up against the wall. You guys can maybe even see the sticker, but I like to be able to look out at the room. So I also finally got a desk chair, which is huge. I've had it for a few months now, but for the past 2, almost 3 years, I was using just a folding chair. And let me tell you, I do not recommend. It hurts so bad by the end of the day, just not a fan. So I finally just decided to pull the trigger and get an actual desk chair. Now this one I have is from Amazon. It was just very affordable the day I bought it. It was on a crazy sale, but I really like it. It was really easy to put together. It's also very comfortable and adjustable. So I'll make sure to link it down below in case any of you are in the market for a new desk chair.
All that happened to us, 'cause wanna drive through the summer night, and when we are old
I went ahead and rotated my desk around to face the opposite direction than it was. I'm not 100% sure if this is gonna be where it's gonna stay, because I think I liked it better where it was, but now that the room is clean, I just had the itch to kind of switch things up a little bit. I also put my little side table with the printer in the corner. I do want to get cute paper holders or just something to to hold my files, because my desk drawer is filled to the brim and I just hate loose paper. So if you guys have any recommendations on things to hold my paper, that would be great, because I do have a little cubby at the bottom of my little side table that I think would be the perfect spot for it. But right now everything's just kind of crammed in my desk drawer.
Once you've traveled the world, all the spaces inside your heart. I hope I'll be your end destination. I hope I'll be your life-changing sensation. I hope I'll be something that you won't let go. I'll be your high when you fall down low. I hope I'll be your end destination. You're far away.
I officially have removed 95% of everything that was in that office space. So right now we're gonna start going through it all just to try to declutter anything and also organize it all. So we're starting in the bathroom just because there was only 2 boxes. I figured that would be pretty quick to get through. These boxes, they had things like towels, there were some robes, and then just a box that had smaller items, just overflow things like ponytails, bobby pins, moisturizers, lotions, some makeup, just random items.
I hope I'll be your end destination. I hope I'll be your life-changing sensation. I hope I'll be something that you won't let go. I'll be your high.
Now we're heading into the bedroom, and while cleaning out that other room, I came across an entire bucket full of clothes, which, to be honest, kind of sucks because we don't really have any extra space in the closet right now. We do have a little bit, you can see up there, but we also have those wooden cubbies down below that's storing things like our socks, some t-shirts, just things like that that we grab for every day. So I've been really trying to avoid hanging anything above that. We also don't have a dresser in here right now, and we've been doing just fine with the clothes that we have currently. So I decided I was just gonna hold off on going through this bin on this specific day because I know I'm gonna have to do a closet declutter, and that's gonna be enough for its own video. I did, however, organize a few other boxes and bags of stuff that I had just tossed in here. Although our spare bedroom is now cleared out, this kitchen has become a disaster. So I'm gonna work on going through several of these boxes of just stuff that contains some of the kitchen supplies, like the smaller things like utensils. There were a few bowls that would be nice to use because for the last few months we've been using food storage containers as bowls. They've been working fine, but it would be nice to pull out some of those bowls. I'm also piling up any and all organizers that I could find because I will be washing those up and using them throughout the next several Organized with Olivia series episodes.
Turn me upside down and then you're in my bed and under my skin. Oh, where will it end if I let it begin? So bittersweet, life's too short, so let's not waste another minute. Hey, it's alright now. Listen to such a beautiful sound. Hey, it's
I'm back in my office and I'm gonna add a few touches to spruce this space up a little bit. Like I said, I do wanna come in here and decorate this space really cute. And if that's something you guys wanna see in a video of me decorating my entire office, let me know down below in the comments. It might not be for a little while yet. It's gonna take some time to get things that cost a little bit more money, like rugs. I wanna get that display cabinet, another mirror. Those things do add up. So it might not be in the next month or so, but if you guys wanna see an office decorating video, let me know down below in the comments. Also, here's our cute new puppy, Lola. She took the longest nap while I worked in this room, and she loves belly rubs, so I'm taking a little break to give her some love. You guys, dogs are the best, and she is my favorite little helper. I love her so much.
Hey, it's alright now. Listen, it's such a beautiful sound. Hey, it's alright now, but I don't know if I can take another.
I am also adding in a new wall scent plugin into this room just to kind of freshen this space up. And I'm also taking a Mr. Clean magic eraser to a few of our walls because you guys saw where we started in this room. Lots of bins and just boxes scuffing up our walls. So I took a magic eraser, took care of everything, no problem. I didn't ruin any of our paint using this Mr. Clean magic eraser. I always like to suggest to do a little test spot. I'm not sure what kind of paint you guys have in your house, but it works really well on the Sherwin-Williams paint. The only spot that didn't completely come out was next to our door. We had a piece of rough cut wood that was leaning up on it for quite a while and constantly bumping into it. It kind of dug into the wall a little bit. So that's not really just a surface stain. It is a little bit of a scratch. So we'll have to patch that and then repaint over it, but not a big deal because we have to paint the closet in here anyways. But everything else looks as good as new, and I cannot wait to get trim up on our windows and our baseboards. All right, you guys, this is always my favorite part of these decluttering and organizing videos is sharing the satisfying before and after shots. Now, here is just a little reminder of where we started. I've been sharing these extreme declutter and organization videos for 3 years now. It is my 3rd season of Organized with Olivia, and it always amazes me with how much a space can transform if you just give it a little time and TLC. It honestly doesn't even seem real that we could fit that much junk into one small space, but here it is. It is officially cleaned. I cannot believe it. This room looks amazing. Now, like I said earlier, we do still have to store some boxes of kitchen items in here until we get our upper kitchen cabinets installed. There was also one blue bin that I left in here as well. I just used it to store all of those odds and ends of just random things that were laying all over the place. Didn't really know where to put them. So I'm gonna rope in Marshall one day later this week. We're gonna go through it together, see what we can get rid of. And then everything else we'll find a spot for. But other than that, this room could not have turned out any better. I say this after every one of my complete disaster transformation videos, but this one really takes the cake, especially considering where we started. I do want to mention that I did start a pile of stuff that needs to be donated between clothes, home decor, kitchen items. And as we continue to declutter this house room by room, I will keep adding to it. But let me know what you guys think of this small room transformation down below in the comments. I am going to wrap up today's video here. I still have dishes to wash, and I also need to clean up the rest of this kitchen and haul all of that home decor downstairs. But I really hope you all enjoyed today's extreme small bedroom declutter and clean with me. I had so much fun sharing the decluttering and organizing process with all of you, and also sharing those satisfying before and after shots. Hopefully today's video was motivating. If you guys made it until the end and you cannot wait for episode 4 of my Organized with Olivia series, comment a sun emoji down below in the comments. Before you go, please remember to give this video a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Have a great rest of your week, you guys. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.